What's up YouTube, Muffinhead here. This is a video about how VGC 2012 teams win. That sounds really general, but it's pretty important when you think about it. Winning? Yeah. Anyways, this isn't about team building from scratch. That'll be another video because there's no way that I can fit that into 15 minutes. There's just too much stuff to cover. So right now I'm just going to give a brief little, insight, I guess, on what to think about when you're making a team. Excuse me, I'm still sick. So the two things that you want to keep in mind when you're making a team are defensive and offensive synergy. They're the most important things. If you don't have both, then you're going to lose. Simply put, offensive synergy is being able to hit each Pokemon on the opponent's side of the field at all times. For example, if you have two Pokemon that have no way of touching Abomasnow, like if you have two water-type Pokemon on the field and they have Abomasnow, you're at a huge disadvantage and you're probably going to lose. That is offensive synergy. That's having a way to hit every Pokemon and not be in that situation. So, defensive synergy is being able to resist or be immune to a lot of common attacks like Rock Slide, Heat Wave, Discharge, Blizzard, Surf, Explosion. Those are the most important things to have defensive synergy because spread moves are important. Everyone uses them, and as long as you have more things that resist them, the better your team will do. I'm going to take this old school VGC 09 Latios Metagross. It's a really solid combo. Everyone uses it, and I don't think many people know why, but it just works. And the reason for that is it has both offensive synergy and defensive synergy. It is so rare that you see both. Offensive synergy is, the main thing here, Draco Meteor from Latios puts a dent in everything. Absolutely everything. And steel types that resist Draco Meteor are hit by Hidden Power Fire or Earthquake from Metagross. So there's really no way that you can resist the combination of moves. Latios and Metagross will always have a way to deal damage to both opposing Pokemon in some way, but they'll always have a chance. The defensive synergy part, Latios and Metagross resist so many spread moves. Like, for example, Latios is weak to Blizzard. Metagross loves facing Abomasnow because it can bullet punch it. It resists Blizzard. Metagross is weak to Heat Wave. Latios resists Heat Wave. You get the point. Resist Surf. Resist Explosion. There's always something that resists for almost every spread type move. There are a couple ones like Snarl, I guess, but I don't think Snarl is a problem for Metagross. Alright, so these two have offensive and defensive synergy. Also, one of them is a special attacker and one of them is a physical attacker. So, there's really no way you can go wrong with this. Trick Room is a bit of a problem, especially when you're running speed creep on your Metagross, but it just hits so hard that the Trick Room user, like Cresselia, can't do anything to either one of these. So when you're building a team, when you pick a Pokemon that you want to use, like I want to use Scizor because it's cool and I don't know how to pronounce it. When you pick Skyzor or Scizor or whatever you want to call it, the first thing that you do is look at offensive synergy. What does Scizor not have coverage against? Like what counters Scizor? Bug, Steel, I guess Superpower if you're risky enough to use that. And you come up with like a list of Pokemon that beat Scizor one-on-one. What you want to do from there is take that list of Pokemon and find one Pokemon that beats a majority of those. Like Scizor is beaten by Gyarados, Chandelure, a whole bunch of things. The best combination, and I didn't even know this, but they use this in singles, and I'm shocked. But Rotom W. Rotom W handles all the things that give Scizor trouble. There's pretty much nothing that, I mean, like HP Fire Latios is the only thing that can break down Scizor and Rotom, but then it's forced to use one target attack. It can only KO one at once, and if Scizor has Aqua Berry, then it still wins. So when you want to build a VGC 12 team around a Pokemon, list things that beat the Pokemon, and then find something that beats a lot of those. And you know, this lead combination of Latios and Metagross, it's not always gonna win. It's going to eventually lose to Sun teams who Sleep Powder Latios. There's no way that two Pokemon can beat every single team ever. When you get the type combinations and type resists and offensive synergy down, that's when you start looking at the next 4 in your team. That's where you say, okay, I'm a bit weak to Trick Room, I'm a bit weak to Tailwind, I want to patch up my Ludicolo weakness. That's what the next 4 are for. And just getting the core down, the Latios Metagross is such a solid combination, and then putting Pokemon around that help beat Rain teams. In my opinion, that's the best way to build a doubles team. The more you think about it, the solider it'll be. Thanks for watching.